Hello, it's your girl Tracy back with part three of Love, Lust, and Lies What No One Tells You About Relationships and Sex. You know, after 2 decades of coaching couples through emotional storms, quiet resentments, passionate reconnections, and heartbreaking separations, I've learned something people rarely say out loud. Most relationships don't suffer because of a lack of love. They suffer because of confusion, silence, and unspoken expectations, especially around sex. Sex is not just a physical act, it is a reflection of emotional truth, a mirror of the relationship, and one of the most vulnerable forms of communication we engage in. Yet it remains the topic people void the most, even with the person they're intimate with. Love versus lust, understanding the difference. One of the biggest mistakes people make is confusing lust with love. Lust is the spark, intense, intoxicating, addictive. It floods your brain with chemicals that make everything feel urgent and magical. Love, on the other hand, is steady. It grows slowly, thrives on emotional connection, and sustains itself through honesty and intentional effort. The lie: many people believe that lust naturally transforms into love, but without vulnerability, communication, and self-awareness, lust fizzles out. Chemistry can pull two people together, but only character, consistency, and communication keep them together. Lust is a feeling, love is a decision. Healthy relationships require both, but they must be understood differently. The hidden truths about sex. Sex holds enormous power inside a relationship, yet very few people talk openly about what they need, want, or fear. I've watched couples who appeared perfect on the outside fall apart because they were too afraid to be honest in the bedroom. Some of the biggest lies I hear are: if we truly love each other, sex should be effortless. If passion fades, the relationship is dead. Good sex means everything else will work out. None of these are true. Sex is a skill. Passion ebbs and flows with stress, health, emotional connection, confidence, and communication. Even the strongest couples go through seasons where intimacy feels distant. What defines a healthy partnership is the willingness to talk about it without shame or fear. When two people avoid conversations about sex, they unintentionally create emotional distance. When they silence their needs, resentments grow, and when they perform instead of connect, intimacy becomes hollow.